chaos and conflict. It can describe perfectly this connection, unfortunately, especially because of the challenging energies when it comes to the interactions between the two of you. The other person, they can make a fuss about pretty much everything. There can be a pattern in this person, one that deserves a lot of attention, because they can truly be a challenging individual, quite a character, and not in a positive way, because the other person was constantly denying kinda everything, you know? They were in constant denial, and at some point enough is enough. We have to cut the cords. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for May 2022. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, let's go for this one and let's find out together what's coming through for you. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Bottom of the deck, coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Trust, major factor for me. Choose a new direction. It can follow the separation oracle card. Ask your angels. And bottom of the deck we have improving health, which can be another factor that finds a place in a decision to leave a situation behind. For example, let's see what the tarot has to say about these energies. Here we go. So, current situation, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the challenge, Seven of Swords, crowning energy, Four of Cups, core of the situation, Knight of Wands, alright, in the past, Five of Swords, in the future, Five of Cups, our focus, King of Cups, bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, guys. I think that you can get what we are looking at. So, no light-hearted energies coming from these Three of Cups. This situation, that can be a third-party one, is what the figure in the Five of Cups is looking at. The coffee cup can be like an opportunity to talk with what can be considered as a former lover. They can ask you guys to have a cup of coffee together so that we can talk, you know. I am not so sure that that this desire, let's say, can be fulfilled because of the Four of Cups, because the offer can be an invitation. Let's say the man is not having it. The problem in this situation, in this connection, is represented by the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords. The Three of Cups, that can be, again, a third-party situation. We have the Devil, bottom of the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the Nine of Swords, we have the Fool. That can be a leap of faith, yes, meaning that Your former lover can ask you guys to try again, but you are looking for something new. You want to travel lightly in order to pursue different horizons. This situation is not a positive one, unfortunately. Trust was broken, or at the very least, severely damaged, you know. Improving health is meaningful as an advice or as an energy, let's say, because the Nine of Swords can be the concept about how this connection was draining energies out from you guys. A lot of worries, a lot of struggles. Why? Because of the ways of your partner. We are looking at an unfaithful partner, unfortunately, guys. You can question, for example, the emotional maturity of the other person, because the King of Cups is an energy about the ability to know everything when it comes to feelings and emotions, but sometimes, for me, the King can struggle with the communication part. And so maybe this connection was a passionate one. Ace of Wands, your person may still desire to reignite a flame, but it seems that they are not consistent enough. Maybe they think that a partnership is built out of passion, desire, and sexuality. They kind of forget that we need more factors at play. Some of you guys may have worked for the connection, but you didn't get dividends or rewards from it. If there is an apology, and there can be, because of the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, the time factor is not in favor of this apology, because the Knight is the lowest of the four in the deck. But even if your person finds a way to say, look, I am sorry, the feeling is that it's like we do not believe what they can say. Why? Because there was a pattern, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords driven, that was out of ego, you know? Because for me, the Five of Swords is an ego-driven energy. It's like dealing with someone that wants to have the last word, only for the pleasure to do that, even if it doesn't really matter. Everything you can do, I can do it better. Or if there is, let's say, a third-party situation that is kind of a big problem for a connection that was already established, the other person was denying it, you know, but then they were called out. It was not possible to deny the affair, let's say, anymore, and now they are still pretending that after all it was not that important as a situation. But we have a lot of regrets, sadness and disappointments in this situation. And again, the Three of Cups, of course, shows up also in the Four. So it's like some of you are not willing to forgive and forget, maybe because it is not possible to do that, you know. And the Seven of Swords is an energy that can undermine the foundations of a connection. So it is possible that some of you are taking your time to focus on the things that truly matter for you in your life. The Eight of Pentacles can even be a work-related energy. Maybe you can focus on your professional endeavors. It seems that your former partner, your former lover, has messed up big time. Knight of Swords, the opposite, if we think about the Knight of Pentacles, quick, fast and sudden energy of communication. The other person, your person, can ask even multiple times to talk with you guys. I would say that we have to be careful with this energy because we have seen the devil and the Nine of Swords. This can be about harsh words, altercations, discussions, petty fights following the Five of Swords. And so some of you will have to choose carefully your words because the other person can be one that can snap, you know? And if there is a pattern out of ego, they can put the blame of the situation on some of you guys, even if they were the source of the problems, you know? So we have to be careful. Queen of Swords, extremely important as an energy because she can speak up, she can speak her truth in a precise way. She is not going to be misunderstood, but her truth can be extremely different from the one that another person may desire to hear. I feel that this is the case. That's why the discussions can truly pop up. And some of you will have to kinda take a deep breath and then say your piece with grace and comfort, just like the Queen of Swords can swing the ace, making a point but without wasting words, because otherwise the other person can even twist them, you know? And then we are like in a vortex of discussions that can be endless, you know, because when an argument begins, who knows how it can turn out to be, you know? The Tower. It seems that we are done. Crumbling down of a situation, a connection, because the foundations were not solid enough. The foundations were compromised because of the behaviors of your person. And again, the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is an energy that for me is like a mindset, self-inflicted most of the times. We cannot think things straight. This can even be about a confusion that the other person can bring within the situation. We have to manifest our most powerful Queen of Swords energy because it is the only way. It's like avoiding conflicts, you know? The other person can play the victim role, and this is not fair. Seven of Swords, we get the Three of Cups one more time, so a meaningful factor. It is a third-party scenario at this point. And the Empress is a concept about a healthy growth, and we come back to the Improving Health Oracle card. Basically, some of you cannot achieve a healthy development when it comes to this connection anymore, and there can be a desire to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, but it seems that the only way to do that is to call the situation off. Kinda, we are out of it. Memories can be involved because the other person, that can be a little bit sneaky, guys, no judgment coming from me, just how the energies are unfolding. They can play with the memories in order to lure you guys back in the connection. And so it would be wise to be careful about this pattern because it can be ego-driven, it can be a Five of Swords type of energy. Let's see the Four of Cups. Queen of Cups, I love the energy because it is about intentions. The ability to recognize if intentions are genuine and sincere enough for a situation to be successful. We are talking about a choice from the heart. It's a matching energy if we think about the King of Cups. Some of you may realize, even if in a harsh way, that the other person was not a fair companion for you. and that's why the situation is going to change. The Death card, an energy that I love, because for me it's an opportunity to sweep away leftovers from the past, leftovers that we can associate to the Tower. There can be space so that we can manifest new things moving forward. It is also an inner process, death and rebirth process. This can be a desire, guys. A desire to change the landscape of the situation because trust was broken or severely damaged once again, and there can be the aspiration to choose a new direction. Let's see the Knight of Wands, guys. This inconsistent energy, it can be a player, unfortunately, this time. Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful energy, guys, but it's the topic. This person, the one that some of you are dealing with, were dealing with, may have a twisted idea when it comes to love. They are influenced by their instinct, you know. They think with their second brain. Maybe they think that love is just about pleasure, you know, the physical pleasure to be with another person. They can say that they are willing to try again. It's, you know what, it seems like a situation where the player, let's say, is trying to achieve a second chance, but they are acting like they are doing a favor to the other person, the one that was hammered by the player's mistake. And this is absolutely twisted, you know, as an idea. And that's why I was saying that they can even put the blame on some of you, kind of saying that you have taken the situation in a way that is too serious, you know. It was just a fling, you know, just a temporary distraction. My goodness, what are they talking about? Six of Wands, the warrior coming back from the battle victorious, guys. If this is about you, you can have your victory, but in order to collect it, you have to leave the battlefield behind. And the battlefield is basically the connection. But this can even be about the other person. And what if they think that they can get away with pretty much everything, you know? This cannot be. Ace of Swords, the Queen can swing it. I love it. It's a conversation, not a pleasant one, guys. I have to say that. You can meet the other person. I would say to those of you that can resonate, if you have the chance to meet them in public, you know, like in a coffee shop. Do not go in a place where there are not people around you, you know. The Queen of Swords can play wisely, and this one would be a wise decision, the one about a conversation in a public place. Let's see the Five of Swords in the past, guys. Some of you may have already embraced the role of the people surrounding the man that is holding the three swords. So, heartaches, heartbreaks. King of Pentacles. It can be an energy about commitment, guys. We can even question the level of maturity and responsibility of the other person. If you were committed, basically they have ruined the commitment because they have fallen, if I can show you the cards, for a temptation. They were truly acting out of their sexual instincts. And the Fool. The Fool can be about, we have seen it already, but this is about the starting point of the connection. We have taken a leap of faith, kinda hoping for the best. All right, it's absolutely understandable. I would say that some of you may have even granted in favor of your partner multiple chances, kinda trusting that the situation could have become better. Unfortunately, the leap of faith or the multiple leaps didn't pay dividends. So basically, you didn't get from your person the level of maturity and responsibility that we can associate to the King of Pentacles. And if you resonate with the King, so a reliable and grounded and trustworthy energy, the other person was not up to the task. They couldn't match. Let's see the Five of Cups, guys. Usually it is a missed chance. It's a loss because something didn't go according to expectations. The Temperance. I know that this can be an energy about healing a connection. I wouldn't say that this is the case. The other person may desire to work things out with you guys, but it seems that some of you may have the opportunity to take the higher road. It is not possible to balance things out because we are on different levels of maturity. The Temperance is a divine alchemy. It's about looking for common grounds, meeting other people halfway. But how can we meet halfway with someone that basically never makes a wrong in their mind? The blame is always put on someone else. There can even be a recurrent set of misunderstandings that the other person can use at their advantage. It is basically impossible to embrace a conversation with them because they are immature, they are childish, you know, they are not behaving like an adult, you know. Six of Swords, this is about leaving behind the rough waters, guys, rowing our boat forward, but this is about moving towards singlehood, basically. And Crickets also. Why? Because the Five of Swords shows up one more time. Recurrent energy, it makes the point. This person, your former lover, your former partner, the man in green and red, but it can also be the woman in green and red, is going to be left behind. It seems it's a transformation in your favor, guys. They are going to be left with their own sorrow, let's say, because of the three swords that are a factor when it comes to the five. The alternative for some of you is to remain stuck in a situation that was unhealthy and even toxic, guys, for some of you, unfortunately, because of the combination of energies represented by the Devil and the Nine of Swords. Something that can drain a lot of energies out of a person. It is not acceptable, you know? So separation seems to be the outcome. Kind of the Tower moment. The Tower is going to hit in the face of the other person. I know that it can be a disappointment also for those of you that may have invested a lot of energies in favor of the connection. Unfortunately, it was not possible to find a real chance for success with this person. I would also say that the Tower, for some of you, can be a blessing in disguise because you can break free from a connection with someone that was not a fair companion for you. And so you can find something much, much better moving forward. That can even be the opportunity to share the gift that is the Ace of Cups. So guys, let's see where these energies are going. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. There is an extended on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.